Got Silva. Silver 5. Bronze 1. Okay. Ok, ok. Avec assassin. Assassin. What the heck? This guy's spazzing out. Big time. Having a seizure against the wall. Got an epileptic on her hands there. Oh, that's my door. That ain't no door. Oh, I jumped really high right there. Okay, that's where I started. I'm all confused. Ooh. What the heck is that sound? Oh my god.
The fog sets in.
What up, Axwell? Get that. Nice. Egg? What do you mean egg? They brought back the gold chicken. Which is interesting because they took it out for a while. Dang, what the heck? How can that guy knows how to move like correctly? Couldn't hit that guy. He was like doing some weird back and forth move. Okay. The most common form of children you eat is egg. I'd have to be a fertilized egg though for it to be a child. Because if it's not fertilized, which is what most eggs are that you get in the grocery store, non-fertilized, it wouldn't actually be a child. Would never have the chance to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Although I have eaten a fertilized egg before when I was in Vietnam. Not my favorite. Kind of bite into it, you get the feathers, you get the beak, you get the eyes, the bones, just like crunch. Tastes kind of salty. What? Huh? What's going on? Is this game just messed up all of a sudden? What the heck? Oh, something got messed up here. Let's restart. That's my internet. What is going on? No, my internet's fine. Okay, that was weird. That was weird. What's up, Sarah? How are you? Hope your summer's going well. Putting that sauna to use, I hope. Hope you've been in there at least 3 times since we've been out, because this is our 3rd week out, so you should be in there at least once a week. Ideally twice. If it was on me, I'd be in there. I'd be in there like 3 times a week probably. No problem, Hackswale. I forget what your Steam ID was. Do you play Realm Royale? Or have you? It's kind of fun. It's a little more lenient than Fortnite as far as skill level. I find myself able to be a little more successful. Nyxaurus. How is that guy able to fall so much faster than I am? What the heck? Seems unfair, to say the least. What the heck? Now I can't pick up weapons or items? This game is glitching me out big time. What the heck was that about? Weird. So weird. Oh, nice. Throw a smoke screen that blocks vision. Epic ability. My summer has been going well. Glad to hear that you're putting that sauna to use. I'm a little disappointed I haven't received a formal invite to use it. Just kidding. But my summer, yeah, my summer's been going pretty good. It's been pretty good, you know? Able to relax a little bit, work a little bit. I'm going to be flying to New York to see my sister, then driving to Vermont to see my parents, then flying to Seattle to see my other sister. Little globe-trotting. I think I should play percussion ball. So, you know, a lot of different things going on for me this summer. Ooh, nice. That's nice. I I've also I've luckily been able to do, you know, be pretty active this summer, even though my knee is bum. Even though my knee is all busted up, I've been able to do jiu-jitsu, go on some hikes. So, you know, I've been surprisingly active, which is nice. And actually today I did jiu-jitsu and my knee felt fantastic. Like, I didn't have any issues with it. I felt like I was almost at 100%. But it's like false hope, you know, because I know that it's broken. So, I'm still a little bit in denial about it, to be honest. Where's this guy? I'm trying to shoot it. Got your chicken trophy. Can I just run away from him? Why are you...
The fog sets in.
Shoot. Ah. Thanks, Sarah. I will. I hope you have some good plans, some cool things that you're going to be doing or have already done. It's crazy. We're already almost, tomorrow will be Thursday, so it'll be almost 3 weeks through summer out of a total of, what, 10 weeks? It's like we're almost like 30% done with summer already. That's insane. I don't want to think about it that way, though. It's not. It's a negative. It's a negative way to think about it. I had Korean barbecue last night. You know, where you cook it yourself on the grill. A lot of meat. Made me, I was a little uncomfortable at home trying to sleep after the amount of meat that I had tried to digest. But delicious. You're in summer mode. I feel like for high school teenagers, they enter hibernation during the summer. It's like the opposite of bears in the winter. So you probably just woke up then, huh? 8:30? This is like a morning, having a little breakfast, have some coffee, get ready for the day, or the night rather. It's so easy to let your schedule shift during the summer, though. Just sort of sleep in like a half hour extra every day, and then before you know it, you're like all of a sudden waking up at noon, or in your case, like 6 p.m. So I've been trying to actually wake up consistently during the summer. You know, like make sure I don't get up past 8 a.m. Trying to be an adult about the whole thing. I don't know, I feel pretty crappy sometimes when I wake up late, because then it's like the whole day, you lose a huge chunk of the day and it just feels like you don't accomplish as much. If you wake up at like 8, or just the earlier you wake up, like you can wake up at 6, the whole day in front of you. Because that's really hard to do. Because the bed is just so alluring. When you know you don't have to wake up. You just want to go back to sleep. Just let your eyes close. Just let them close. I got lucky. I helped him out with his kill, and then he killed me. So I think I'm trying to set my alarm. Like, let's see, what should I set my alarm for right now so I can get ahead of it? See, I think I have it set for 7:15. Let's dial that up to 7:30. You're staying up till 6 in the morning? Why are you saying, what are you doing until 6 in the morning? What kind of party raging lifestyle are you living, Sarah? Oh my god, The Office. I don't understand how you can watch it that often. What are you, like you're like third time through or something like that? Oh no, you're 6th time through. I think we need an intervention with you. We need to intervene and say, "This enough is enough. It's time to stop. It's gone too far. It's affecting your life. You're staying up till 6 a.m. to watch something you've already seen 5 times. I would argue that's an addiction, right? You can make that argument. If you're altering your sleep schedule and your daily routine because you can't stop watching something that you've seen quite a few times already. Hey, I'm not hating. I think the show is good. I'm a real big. I think it's one of my favorite shows. But I mean, I also it's like I like ice cream, but I'm not gonna eat ice cream until 6 in the morning because I'm a normal human being. I'm not a psychopath. Gotta be. Oh no, I didn't mean to disenchant that. Shoot. Moderation is the key. That made plenty of sense. I'm trying to dispute my logic. How much health did that guy have left? Oh, it doesn't show you, huh? Doesn't show you. Wait, you meant that you can't sleep from staying out in the morning. So I watched The Office. From staying out in the morning? What do you mean by staying out in the morning? This game's graphics still seem like they're missing something. The music could use some work. Oh, I see. I see. I see. So you're staying out with people, and then when you get home, you can't sleep, so you watch The Office. This game is so glitchy right now. And that didn't do anything for him. Every time sometimes I try to pick up weapons, doesn't do it. I guess that's what happens when you play a game that's in alpha. What's up, Nyanika? Yeah, Germany is out. Huge upset. People got really... people were shocked, and a lot of people were very sad by that. A lot of people that know like Germany. It's kind of a big bummer for them, but that's what happens. That is what happens sometimes. But Brazil is still in. That's the team that I picked to win the whole thing in my little tournament that I'm doing with some friends. Brazil. What's up, Johnny? I am doing good. How are you? How's your summer going, Nyanika, by the way? And you too, Johnny. I guess your summer's begun at this point as well, so... How's everybody's summers going? What's up, Shannon? Haven't seen you in a little while. How are you doing? Alright. Let's see if I can get some kills here. I'm struggling today. Just a touch. A little bit of struggle. Shotgun. Oh, I got double teamed here. Got sandwiched. That was the ice cream in an ice cream sandwich right there. On a hot summer day. Just melted away. Wow, I was about to start singing. Good. Good to hear that you're doing well, Johnny. Glad to hear that. You wrapped up your research in Philly and just chilling at home in the Bay now. Nice, nice. Must feel kind of nice to have finished your research and just be able to kind of relax. It's always a nice feeling. You think Brazil's a good choice, Yannick? I think Brazil, I think they're a good choice. I was a little worried about them early on. Their first couple games looked a little sketchy, a little wobbly. I think they're coming together, though, so I'm not too worried as much as I was. But you know who looks You know, the teams that look really good right now are England and Mexico. Those are some solid teams. I wouldn't be surprised if one of those two teams was going to make it through. England and Mexico for sure. I know I got it right? Shanna. It took me, how long did it take me? A solid, like, 4 months, has it been? Maybe more than that? But I finally got it. Yeah, it's going, Yannicka. It's going. I hear ya. I hear ya. Hopefully there's some positivity coming in. Some rays of sunlight through the cloud. My finger looks pretty decent now. It's still kind of fat. I got short, stubby fingers anyway, so it's kind of hard to tell. But it's not too bad, you know? It's way better than it was. I still keep it like taped up when I do jiu-jitsu, when I roll. But I'm actually able to grab and roll with it now. Which is good. Oh, Sarah, you don't want to hear me sing. That's bad news. It would be a disaster for everybody involved, including myself. I'd have to quit teaching out of embarrassment. I'd have to call Monovist and be like, look, guys, something happened this summer. I embarrassed myself to such a degree. I shamed myself publicly. I've lost all face and all value in the community, and I'm going to have to tender my resignation immediately, and then just go live in Antarctica for the rest of my life. That's how bad it would be. Although living in Antarctica would not be too bad, right? Get a nice little igloo, get some Wi-Fi. Just play, just stream from an igloo in Antarctica. Maybe I could go and teach English to all the natives of Antarctica. I wonder what the population. I think does anyone even live in Antarctica? I think it's like a 0 population. Huh? It's still a little pain in it, Johnny. I mean, it's a little pain. Like, if someone lands on it or it gets tweaked a little bit, for sure there's pain, but it has to be a pretty direct hit. Other than that, if I'm just hanging out, it's pretty good. I just have to wear this thing, you know, at night to keep it straight, or else it'll apparently heal and lose range of motion. It'll heal kind of crooked or something like that, she was saying. She wanted me. She was like, "You should go see like a physical therapist for my finger." I was like, "Nah, I'm good. What am I gonna do at physical therapy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on now, I don't got time for that." I feel like playing video games is a good physical therapy because you're going like this. Oh wow, they changed this. Class weapon 202. What legendary weapon? Class ability. Oh wow. Updates getting a little crazy here. Shanna, what happened to your dog? Don't tell me something happened to your dog. I didn't know this. I'm not ready for bad news. I don't know if I can... ready to hear about something like that. I'm not prepared. Oh yeah, I can't jump through windows. Sarah, the igloo life, I feel like would be pretty legit for about a week. Then you just get super bored.
The fog sets in.
To make some friends with some penguins. How many babies were born there, though? That's my question. Not that many, right? But that would be pretty legit if you were born in Antarctica. To have that on your birth certificate, place of birth, Antarctica. If I remember correctly, there was like a scientist who was able to get a date on Tinder in Antarctica because there was another female scientist in Antarctica, and they both like swiped right on each other, but they were like the only ones in the area. Can you imagine if you're in Antarctica and there's just one other person there and you just decide to swipe left? How rude! Like, bro, you're in Antarctica. You cannot be picky at all. This game is it's called Realm Royale. Oh, I forgot he had his turret there. I mean, do you really think the Penguins would like my company, though? I mean, I can be annoying after a while. I feel like after about a week with me, those Penguins would be like, dude, this guy's... I'm done. We're sick of this dude. He'd kick me out. I feel like the Penguins would evolve their wings for flight again and then just fly away from me. That's how annoyed they would be by me. They would literally force the evolution of their wings in an unreasonable time scale and just bounce. Like, yeah, we're good. We're good, bro. You can have the whole continent. We're out. Okay, good. Your dog is not dead. I thought you were telling me your dog had died, and I was about to go and be like, what? I'm pretty sure I cry more when dogs die in movies than when humans die. Actually, I'm not pretty sure. I'm like positive. I'm almost positive. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've never really cried in a movie when a person has died, but I have when a dog has died. So I don't know what that says about me as a person. Google says 11 kids were born in Antarctica. It was because Chile and Argentina both wanted to claim the same land area for themselves and thought having kids there was the way to do it. That's hilarious. Wait. Hold on a second. The entire country, like the government of the country, thought that if they just sent someone there and like just pooped a baby out on it, they would claim the land. Like, is that a real thing? I don't think that's a true thing that you can do. Can you imagine? You just squat down. Okay, what in God's name is happening with that? I hit him several occasions. What the? Did you guys? What in God's name was that? What the? Why weren't you shooting me, dude? I was running from you because I had no health. Oh, you only had a sword. That's why. What? 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 No. God dang it. Oh, come on now. Fortnite released a new game mode. Playground LTM. Okay. Maybe I'll check it out. They would love, Sarah. They're not. I don't think there's anything that can top your love of The Office. To be honest, I don't think that that's possible. Shanny, you can have 10 dogs. You should start a, just do a, become a doggy daycare. It's a possibility. And then you could have as many dogs as you want. Or be like my sister, who loves dogs so much that she decided to become a vet. And now she just spends her whole day cutting their balls off. Neutering them and spaying them. Like, literally, my sister says that she'll do, like, almost 20 a day. Like, that's how quick she can do them now. She'll just do 20 spays and neuters a day. link sucks sometimes. Why do you like Fortnite? What is it about Fortnite that you like better, Nyanaka? I'm curious. I keep forgetting to use my mount to get around to be faster about it. Kind of, Johnny. They kind of have a equivalent of a doctor's residency. Like you have to work at an animal shelter as a... Oh. Like, yeah, I think from what I remember, my sister was working at like a clinic for a while, for like a full year. And then you actually have to work. Yeah, yeah, there's definitely like a residency thing, for sure. For sure. Shannon, no, the dogs don't have pain. They are, they're anesthetized. I mean, it's hard to say. Like after the surgery, they might have a little bit of pain, but like, you know, it would just be the equivalent of like the kind of pain that you would have after surgery. You know, just sort of a residual pain. But I'm sure. I'm not. It's hard to. I don't know. I'd have to ask my sister how that goes. You like the building aspect of it? See, the building is what I'm bad at, which is why I like this game a little more, because it alleviates my need to build, which I suck at. And you don't have to be like you can do other things as a vet, you know, too. You know, you can treat dogs who are sick and stuff like that. It just so happens that my sister right now is doing that as her thing. Because she's doing it in New York, right? New York City. She lives in the Bronx, and she's a mobile vet, so she travels to a different area each day, and will do spaying and neutering on people who can't afford to get their dogs spayed and neutered for free. And so that's kind of what she does. She said she's probably not going to do that forever, obviously. She might do other kinds of veterinary work. But for now, she said she likes to do it because it's kind of a necessary thing. So that the population of pets don't get out of hand. Or dogs don't get out of hand, you know? But yeah, Shannon, you should definitely consider the vet path. It's not an easy path. It's a lot of work. Okay. I wish it would tell you how much damage you did to them and how much health they had left, so you kind of see like how close you were. Yeah. I might play a little bit of Fortnite today. Once I kind of get sick of this game. Okay, so that's the playground I was like practice for. That's what I kind of need to, you know, get better at building. Uh-oh. No weapons. All right, Sarah. Go watch more of The Office. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. You too, Johnny. Have a good rest of your night. What time is it? 9 o'clock? Have a good evening. Playground mode is down. That's lame. All right. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock for us. Shannon, we're not living on Hawaii time, where it's always. I feel like in Hawaii, like no matter what time it is, it's always nice. How cold does it get at night in Hawaii? Like, what's the temperature like? I don't know what makes you think that, Yannicka. Brazil, I mean, Mexico is not an easy, it's not a gimme. They've looked really good. I mean, from what I've seen, I mean, definitely in their first 2 games. It's not. They're not a team to sneeze at. You know, they'll give Brazil a run for their money if Brazil's not careful. I mean, Brazil should win. They're definitely the more talented team. They're definitely the favorites. But anything can happen, I suppose. That's just, it gets down to the 70s and that's it? Dang. That's nice. Yeah, that. Dang it. Alright, I think it's time for me to play Fortnite, maybe. Get it kind of a mix. So, although I'm moving up to Silver 3. Maybe I'll keep playing. Let's see if I can get up to the next one. What's after Silver? Gold? Obviously. I do not surf, no. I have once before. I was able to get up and everything, but I don't. It's not like something I do consistently and have gotten good at. But I bet the surfing's pretty legit out there. Are you surfing out there, Shanna? Yeah, you're giving Brazil a 60% chance. 60%, huh? It's a very specific number. What are your calculations for that number? Wait. You can't, how do you can get through Windows as a I got my US, repping the US team, even though they suck and they can't even make the tournament. Get an epic shotgun. Intuition. Got an intuition. Okay. Very scientific. Just going with your gut. Wow, gotta go to the forge. Swimming. I've heard the water is just is beautiful in Hawaii. I've never been. I should really go to Hawaii, huh? That doesn't make any sense. Living in the U.S. and not having gone to Hawaii, especially living in California. Like, I live basically as close to Hawaii as I can, right? Without actually, I need 2 chickens for that. Class ability. Okay, now there's somebody coming.
The fog sets in.
Lame. Sensor drone. Smoke screen. I don't care about that one. Attack this guy. What? Oh my god. A lot of this game is about timing. It's like, when do you arrive at the fight? We didn't actually end up doing it, Yannicka, because he wasn't feeling well. So we decided to postpone it. I don't know when we'll do it. Maybe this week sometime. So it'll be a little bit later. I should definitely go to Hawaii. Yeah, I know. I should definitely. How long do I need for Hawaii, would you say? Like, what's a good amount of time to spend there? Is a week enough? 2 weeks? Like, could I do like a Christmas break kind of thing? 10 days? Yeah, he's feeling better. He just had a little bit of a headache or something like that. I'm not sure. Three months? That would be nice. It would be nice to be able to go 3 months. Shoot, I didn't need to disenchant that. I needed that. So, Shanna, we were talking about doing a podcast, Mr. H and I. I was thinking about starting to do one where I have like conversations with teachers about things, you know, sort of about different topics that might be interesting for students and other teachers to hear. I don't know. I was kind of going to keep it like open form discussion and not really try and limit it to anything specific, but just sort of have a conversation about things related to, you know, teaching, kind of, but also life and just, I don't know, just a free form thing. You know, I wasn't sure exactly. I was going to let it go in a direction that I decided to go in as I did them. So the idea was like maybe have various teachers on to have conversations. As Mr. H and I were going to do one first just to get started. I feel like the smoke screen is so dumb. It doesn't do anything. And the shadow walk is pretty lame. Like, it doesn't really hide you. It feels like they know exactly where you are regardless. I don't know. Doesn't feel that useful. Does not feel that useful as a skill. The game is well, I mean, the game is a little more complex in terms of the options that you have, Neonica, to do. Because you have different weapons that you can get upgrades to, but that's like Fortnite. You have armor, and you can craft things using shards that you get from just like breaking down things that you haven't used. But the complexity is only so far as that. Like, the building aspect to me is way more complex, and like fast twitch muscle coordination complexity, that's harder, whereas this game doesn't really have that too much. So it's complex in a different way, in a way that's a little easier for me. So, what up, Nicole? How you doing, man? World Cup is crazy. Some really interesting stuff going down. Who are you rooting for, by the way, Nicole? Like, who's your team that you're on board with? Are you an England fan right now? Shanna, the podcast, I would just put it on YouTube. Yeah, just be on YouTube, I think. I don't know where else that would go. Oh, that was so fucking stupid. Someone already get this thing up here. There's another guy here somewhere, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm dead here. It's all about timing. If you can come in at the end, you can clean up some fights. No way for England, okay. I wasn't sure if you were an England fan just because you liked the Premier League, so therefore, Yannicka, you failed this game that you uninstalled it. It was so bad that you're just like, all right, delete. You just reformatted your entire computer. Croatia. I'm surprised. They deserve it the most, in my opinion. Very consistent and clinical, great players as well. I mean, they are a great team. That's true. You make a good point. You make a good point about Croatia. And it's a beautiful country. I was actually thinking of visiting Croatia this summer. If I hadn't torn my ACL, I probably would have gone to Croatia for a couple weeks. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting to put on my brace on my finger, and it's starting to get really hard to like straighten out now. I gotta wear this tonight, even though it's painful. It's so hard to fall asleep when I wear the brace on my finger because it's like forcing it straight, and it's pain. I have to be honest though, Nicole, I haven't seen much of Croatia's play this tournament. Good question, Nicole. Who am I going for now that Iceland's out? Well, I mean, so I do this like tournament kind of thing with some friends of mine. Like there's like, I think 40 or 50 people in it that we all pay $20 and we pick the scores for all the games, and we pick who we think is going to win. And the winner gets, like a nice chunk of change. I think it's like close to $400. So if I was going off of what I picked Brazil in that tournament, so I would have to go for Brazil just for that. But with a heart, like my heart, who would I pick? If I was going with my heart, I don't know. That's a good question, man. There's not any team that really jumps out to me that like tugs at my heartstrings like Iceland did. I have to look at all the teams again. Well, like, one thing that I know that I do kind of root for a little bit is I do want Messi to do well. So Argentina would be a team that I would consider. Just based off of of Messi. Who's like, Nicole, you follow this way more than I do. How much health did that dude have? What the heck? Wait, you can't jump out of windows when you're inside? That's so annoying. I'm at silver 2. Alright, getting closer and closer to gold. I know. Thanks, Mom. I should wear my brace. Like, if you look at it, like, that's as straight as I can get it right now. Like, it doesn't really bend much more straight than that. Where if you look at these fingers, like, they all can bend straight. This one's, like, still a little crooked guy. It just hurts. I'm not doing it any favors by sparring with it, because it keeps getting hit during sparring and it's painful, but I just like go for it anyway. Really dumb. They don't. You're right, Nicole. I mean, you're definitely right. Argentina is not playing like they deserve to win the World Cup. I'm just saying. I have a hard time not kind of cheering for Messi in a way, because he's such a talented player. He's always struggled in the World Cup. It's always been the one tournament that he's never done well in. So it would just be for Messi. It's not like the team itself or anything like that. But no, so Nicole, what's like the big underdog team that's made it through? Like the most unlikely team that's made it through to the second round. Maybe I'll cheer for them. If you had to pick the team that you feel like is the most underdog-ish. Oh yeah, Sweden, and I forgot that Sweden made it through. Sweden. The Swedes. Dude, this shotgun sucks. Oh yeah, Nippon. I forgot about Japan. Who do they play tomorrow? Poland. Poland. I guess I can jump on the Sweden bandwagon. I can get on board with Swedes. Get some water real quick. Unpredictable Polish side. I had a good weapon. It sucked. Who's on Senegal? How is Senegal so good? Like, who's on their team? Who are their, like, top players? They're, like, world-class players. Let's see, Senegal. See, I couldn't find it. Senegal. Because it's an interesting country. Like, they're not, it doesn't seem like a big country. Stop. Oh, they have Mane, that's right. I only have Sane. Oh, Idris Gaya. How do you pronounce that name? Idrissa Gaya? Kuyate. Sako. Actually, they have a pretty good list of teams. Or list of players on that team. Some of these countries that you forget, like that they've got like legit talent in that country. You know, like Nigeria is another one of those countries that you forget about. There's some good talent. There's some African countries that have some really good talent that I always forget about. I don't know, maybe I should be using pistols more often in this game. Alright, Nicole, take it easy, my man. Thanks for stopping in and giving me the update. Appreciate it. Big time. Hope you're having a good summer too, by the way. How often are these? I've been doing them once a week. On Wednesdays. The same as I was doing them before, turns out. However, I'm going to do one next week probably, and that'll be the last one for 2 weeks because I'm going to go visit my family. So I won't do them for 2 weeks after the next one. It'll be a little bit of a gap there. Although I could do a live stream while I'm in New York or in Vermont or something. Just like a quick one. I don't have a lot of battery for my phone. I could try that. I don't know. That'd be interesting, right? Just while I'm like walking around or eating or something or checking out a place. Do a little IRL stream. A little IRL action. I checked out all these places. I'm gonna drop down maybe. See what's going on there. Crossbow.
fog sets in.
Is that right? Vermont weather's not too bad right now. Pretty nice. Well, it's summer, so you know it's going to be warm in Vermont. It's nice. Summers are nice. They're just humid. You gotta deal with the mosquitoes. There's a lot you gotta deal with. It's like you got the snow in the winter. You got the mosquitoes in the summer. But other than that, it's perfect. Right. Gotta go to the forge. Oh, what happened to me in this game? I used to be so much better. I can't kill anyone anymore. How frustrating. Never gonna get to gold at this level, or at this rate. Excuse me. Dude. OMG, son. This game has become, like, not easy for me to play all of a sudden. And I just don't know why. What up, PS3? Kind of. It's kind of a copy of Fortnite. A little bit. It's got some extra stuff in it, but... Hey, I'm at Silver 1. I gotta keep going. I'm almost at Gold. I know, Neonica, I do need a break, but I'm almost at Gold. I'm at Silver 1. Silver 1! It's one more away from Gold. I just need to have, like, a really good game. How you been, PS3? Keeping it real? Let's see if I can get a game. Let's see. If I have like 2 good games, I bet I can jump into Gold. What do you guys think? Is that possible? Es posible? Es posible? It's my new character that I'm working on. I call him Umberto. And that's his catchphrase. Something happens that startles him. He just goes, "Es posible." That's and then it's the laugh track, clap. So like during the show, something will happen and Umberto will walk in and just go, "Es posible," and then everyone laughs. It's a good character. Working on it. I have no idea what the ranking system, how it works, Neonica. It goes, basically there's bronze 1 through 5, silver 1 through 5, gold 1 through 5. So you start at bronze 5 and then go bronze 4, 3, 2, 1, silver 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, oh great, just perfect. Just perfect. Where? Come on now. We can get gold. Righty. What the heck did I just do to my screen here? How did that happen? Alright. It's about time for gold, huh? Dude, I swear to God, everything is like delayed on my end. It says press space to jump, and then I click space a bunch of times. And like 3 seconds later, it actually works. See, now you can get through windows from the outside, but not from the inside. Interesting. Why does that say it's an upgrade? Glitch. I think the issue is that everyone else is getting better at the game, and I'm not getting better as fast as everybody else is. Just tells you my skill level. Not so good. Time for me to get a haircut. I'm playing with my hair too much. It's an indicator. I have yet to actually get a victory in this game, have I? Haven't I? That's so bad. I'm a terrible person at this game. No, I play with it more when it's certain length, when it's longer. Like if I get it cut like right the first like couple weeks after I get it, the first like week after I get it cut, I can't really play with it because it's not long enough for me to like get involved with it. I can't really get intimate with it, you know? It's too short, not enough to grab onto. Turrets. Jesus. Bad shape right now. I could use some healing. Alright. I think this is the last one. Yeah. It's not a bad strategy. Land off the grid a little bit. What the heck? I couldn't fit through that? That's so stupid. Like, clearly that was under my head. So stupid. Alright, that was too short. Yeah. I wonder if they place you in games with people of your same rating. Is that why it's getting harder? Because before I was getting placed in with a bunch of bronze. Now I'm getting placed with silver ones. So it's a little bit harder. Maybe. Do you think? I don't know though. Is there enough players playing to do that? To separate everyone out by rating? Seems unlikely. Or maybe it's like all the bronze players play together, all the silver players play together. I don't know. Alright, I'm going beyond the ring. Beyond the wall. Go over here. Oof, got a case of the yawns. Okay. Let's just get this way. I feel like I heard somebody. Oh, no, I gotta go. Alright.
The fog sets in.
Why does it make that sound? lightning plaza is an engineer weapon. Minute. I think I'm stupid, but should also got one here. First rifle. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Nice. What is that? Is that a loot crate? Was that thing? Was that that was that what that was carrying? I've never been over here. The underpass. Is there a forge under here? I thought I had a chicken because I killed that guy. Huh? Didn't I? Did I? No? Oh, Jesus. I have a long way to go. Did I miss it? Did I forget to actually pick it up? No. I wouldn't be surprised. It's not unlike me. What up, Kush? My man. Kush Gochia. How goes it, my dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope your summer's getting as good as it can possibly be, and that you've been as good as you can possibly be. I have a question for you, Kush. Is Kush a very common name? In your family? Or I guess from people of your background? It's not? What made your parents name you Kush? How dare you interrupt me? Get my armor on. Oh, I can reload and armor at the same time. Oh, wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's an interesting way to make a name. I like it. I'm a fan. But you do know that Kush is a type of marijuana, right? Like a strain of marijuana. Purple Kush. Do people call you Perp? Or OG Kush? There's all these different kinds of strains. You must get that a lot, huh? Maybe not yet. Good Kush. Yeah, I would imagine you'd get it since you moved here. Almost. Oh! So close. I had 1 second left. I placed 4th. This guy came in on our fight at just the right moment. But yeah, the strategy of landing far away, pretty legit. Ayo, and we get gold. And we got gold. And we got gold. Yeah. Oh man, you gotta wake up at 6:45 tomorrow? What for, dude? You got class or something? Or are you going somewhere? Trip? Alright, dude, have a good one. There, man. I think I'm done for the night as well. I got my gold. Yeah, I think we're good. We good. All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll be back next week for more action. But I think that's it for me tonight. So, everybody enjoy. Yeah, English class at Harker every weekday. Okay. Damn, son. You out there working during the summer. You out there working. All right. Well, enjoy that. I will see you guys later. Bye.